The most important learning that I'm taking from today is the importance of youth participation in these Sustainable Development Goals. We listened to a guy from Eco UNESCO talk about his initiative in making the Dublin bike scheme more widely available and also being able to use the Leap card with the Dublin bikes. And I think such a big thing coming from young people is really exciting and important and has really inspired me to try and do similar things myself.
The most important thing I learned from today was the opportunities that are available to us to get more involved in helping solve the global goals and just make a change for the world.
For me personally, the most important learning I'm taking from today is the participation. I think we really highlighted today how much youths can participate in these decisions and how much we need to. Our world at the moment is full of inequalities, and one way for us to improve inequalities is to involve youths and to get rid of ageism, as per se. So I think we really highlighted that today, and I think we hopefully taught a lot of people, young people, that they can make a difference and what they do does matter and what they believe in. Absolutely, you can go for it. It matters to everybody and it's a vital part of our world.
The most personally relevant goal to me is quality education. I feel that through quality education we can educate everybody about all the other SDGs, and that way we can all work together to achieving the development goals.
The goal that's most relevant to me would be gender inequality, because one day I'll be going out into the world to work, and at the moment that's not equal between both genders, so hopefully one day it will.
Personally relevant to me is goal number 13, which is climate change. So I feel very strongly about climate change. I think that if we don't tackle climate change now, it's going to threaten to reverse all previous development progress that has ever been made. If you look at what's happening now, the refugee crisis, scientists have agreed that that's actually caused from climate change as well. It's one of the main reasons, because there was a massive drought just beforehand, and it doesn't help people in developing countries. I think a lot of times, since I'm privileged enough to be from a developed country, it feels so far away, but we're global citizens and it should matter to all of us. It does matter to all of us.
If the SDGs were achieved, I believe the world would be a really peaceful, happy, inclusive place. Everybody would be able to work together without the fear of conflict or any repercussions. And I just feel like it would be a very inclusive and happy place to be living in.
If the SDGs were achieved, I think, a lot would change. It would make a lot of things better, but at the same time, I think it would take certain countries a long time to catch up to the economic standard that other countries are in, because they've had more time to develop.
I would like my world to be very safe and secure, and to have the knowledge that my children and their children, there won't be any inequalities that previous generations faced. They'll have equal opportunities to do as well as they possibly can, and they'll be able to achieve what they believe in and what they want to, and they'll have the freedom of expression, and there won't be any inequalities between whether they're race or gender or any religions that they choose to follow, I suppose. So I think that would be the goal for me.
If the SDGs weren't achieved, I feel like it wouldn't be such a happy place to be living in. It would be unfair and unequal. And I think if they weren't achieved, I think everyone would still have to keep working towards achieving them. So I don't think not achieving the goals is really an option here.
I think it would, be a lot more fair and just, and that people, would be able to live together in more harmony. I guess there wouldn't be so much conflict if there was more peace, and the peace, I guess, would come from solving world issues.
It would be a very equal, safe, peaceful, bountiful world. I think everyone would prosper from it, and that's something that it needs to be highlighted a bit more. applies to everyone and will help everyone. It'll make everyone's lives better. I mean, can you imagine a world where there's equal amounts of food, you're taken care of, there's no inequality towards you, you don't feel any ageism or sexism or be discriminated against because of your religion or race, and I think it really does need to be tackled, and it's so important for all of us. It'll be beautiful.